Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video I have a Goodwill Outlet Bins thrift haul to share with you, and these are all items that I will be selling on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari for a profit. So before we hop into today's video, I did just want to say that I hope you guys are all doing okay in light of everything going on. It's definitely been a rough couple of weeks. It's an emotional roller coaster. I'm specifically referring to Roe v. Wade getting overturned, and it's honestly just scary. It's really scary. I'm going to leave a link in my description box for today's video for the National Network of Abortion Funds. Please consider donating if you are in a place to do so. It just allows people to have access to safe abortions. I personally believe that abortion is a healthcare right and really shouldn't be left up to politics and religion, but please consider donating if you guys are in a place. But otherwise, I really hope you're doing okay. Let's hop into today's haul. I have some good stuff to share with you guys. First up is this Urban Outfitters oversized crew neck short sleeve shirt with this really pretty butterfly graphic on it. But oversized shirts are very on trend right now, so this was a definite no-brainer at the bins. It's a size large, extra large. I'm probably expecting to get right around $20 for this. Alright, next up is this Free People Movement long sleeve Henley shirt with a crew neckline and a high-low hem. So Free People Movement usually does pretty well. It flips pretty quickly for me, so when I find it, especially at the Goodwill bins, I like to grab it. This is a size small, and I would probably expect to get right around $20 to $25 for this. Then I found this pair of Lucky Brand black skinny jeans. Lucky Brand isn't a brand that I would spend much on, but their jeans tend to do pretty well for me normally. I think they usually sell right around $25, so I did, figure if I'm only spending a couple dollars on this, it would be worth it. And I think that of all skinny jeans, black ones tend to do best, at least for me. I think they're kind of a staple still for some people, and this is a nice stretch denim, so they're kind of that jegging style. So even though skinny jeans aren't the most on trend, they definitely are still being worn, and they do still sell relatively well. So I did want to grab these. Again, I would not have spent more than a couple dollars on them, so if I found these at Savers and they were marked at like $7.99, I would have passed on them, but the fact that I spent a little under $2 on them made it worth it to me. These are a size 30, and I'd probably expect to get right around $20 to $25 for these. And I found this Forever 21 ribbed knit V-neckline tank top, and this is one just, based on style. It's a nice summery kind of item. So Forever 21 is a brand that I sometimes will grab if it's a cute style, but it's definitely not my best seller or anything, but I thought this was a nice one, and this could be good even, summer or fall with a cardigan over it. So kind of versatile, transitional, and nice ribbed material. This is a size medium, and I'll probably get somewhere between $10 and $15 for this one. Next up is this American Eagle color block hooded sweatshirt in a size large. I do tend to find at least one Aerie or American Eagle sweatshirt when I go to the bins, and like I've shared on here before, they do tend to sell really well for me, so I like to grab them. Probably get right around $20 for this. Next I found this Brandy Melville bandeau. This is a pretty simple basic one. Probably expect to get right around $10 to $14 for this. Brandy Melville doesn't tend to sell for much, but it does seem to flip really quickly when I list it normally, so if I find it at the bins, I usually do grab it. This is a one size fits all, but it's really like a small, so. Then I found this Hannah Anderson kids zip-up jacket with a Sherpa lining, and this one is a size 3, kids 3. But when I saw it originally in the bins, I thought it was maybe going to be Aviator Nation, which would have been very exciting. But Hannah Anderson is also really good one to find, so I did pick it up. And I don't know if I'm going to consign this yet or if I will try to sell it myself, but I probably will bring this into the consignment store. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really sure. Sometimes I do like selling kids' clothes because it actually does sell pretty well, but on the other hand, I am kind of trying to focus more on just women's clothing. So I don't know if I'm going to list this yet or not, or consign it, but we will see. I'm sure I'll share in a thrift haul look back at some point what I ended up doing with it. Then I found this Steve Madden black raincoat, super lightweight and very cute, pretty long, with one of those kind of cross zippers, I believe. Steve Madden isn't a brand that I always will grab, but if the style is there, I do like to pick it up. And with it being such a lightweight raincoat, I wanted to grab it. It's a size small. Then I found this pair of Abercrombie and Fitch low-rise flare jeans. And these I really picked up for style. Low-rise is in, flare is in. And I think Abercrombie is a brand that actually can do pretty well depending on the item and the style. So while I pass on like 99% of Abercrombie and Fitch when I find it, I did think this was a very, on-trend kind of style. So I don't think it'll take too long to sell. And I feel like this brand is pretty expensive still, so I would imagine a lot of people would like to, find it on the resale market where they would pay less for it. So I would expect probably to get right around 25 to 30 for these. Alright, next is this pair of Aerie swim bottoms, and I know that picking up not new swim bottoms is a little controversial, but I'm comfortable picking them up if they look clean and, barely worn, which these did. So I'm fine grabbing these. Totally fine if you're like, ew, I would never, but these sell so well. Aerie in particular, swim, sells very well for me. So I wanted to grab it. They're a size medium, but they are from summer of 2019, so they're about 3 years old, but like I said, they honestly look barely worn, so there you go. Alright, next up is this pair of Stella McCartney jogger sweatpants in a size kids 8. And I just picked these up to try out this brand. I've actually never found Stella McCartney, but when I checked comps, they looked pretty darn good. So I wanted to grab these, just give them a try. They're in really good condition, and these sweatpants feel like they're really nice quality, so wanted to give these a try. I'll probably consign them, but since this is sort of more of a fall item, as was that Hannah Anderson jacket, I'm probably going to have to wait till August, so it's about a month. Part of me just wants to take in all the kids' clothes I find into the consignment store and just first see if they'll take it before selling it myself. Even though, I probably would make more selling it myself, it just isn't that exciting for me to photograph kids' clothes and all that, and I don't really have like the hangers and all that. So yeah. Then I think this is the last kids item. It's this pair of Zara combat boots. Really cute, kind of a Doc Martens dupe. And these are a size 32, which I believe is a size 1 or 2. But these are just really cute and in good condition, so I wanted to grab these, and I don't know, I would expect probably to get right around 20 for these. Then I found this pair of BDG by Urban Outfitters high-rise carpenter jeans, and these are a very 90s style, so I will be sure to use that as a keyword. High-rise, 90s, maybe grunge. These remind me of the jeans that my sister would wear in high school, especially this part where it like has this thing going on with multiple pockets. So I thought these were nice, and they are a little heavy, so they did add a little bit of weight to my total at the bins, but nothing major, and I think I'll be able to sell these for probably around $30, so I think it's worth it. They do have a couple stains. I can't remember where. Oh, here's one right here. And then there's a couple very small ones in the back. But from my experience, people don't seem to mind too much, especially if it's this style of jeans, if there are a couple small stains on it. So I don't think that'll prevent them from selling. But BDG is a brand that I really like to grab at the bins, and it doesn't sell always for a ton, but it does seem to flip pretty regularly, and I think people like, the style of their items. So wanted to grab this. Got some distressing throughout and a zip fly, so size 28. Alright, next up is this pair of Madewell shorts with a drawstring to tighten, an elastic waistband, and a buttoned pocket in the back. These are a size small, and I think these are men's, but I'm actually not positive yet. I need to measure these. They could be women's, but I think they might be men's, so I gotta check. But they're a newer style. I checked the tag on the inside here, which shows the date of when these were released, or the season. So these are from spring 2021, so just about a year old, still very new. Probably get 25 to 30 for these. Then I found this pair of PacSun black boyfriend jeans with some distressing throughout and a raw hem. But these I thought were a really good style, and PacSun, if I find it and it's a good style, I will grab it, especially if it's something more substantial like jeans. So I think these will probably take maybe a little while to sell, because they are a size 24, which is a pretty small size, so sometimes those do sit for a little bit. I think it's kind of similar to Abercrombie, where I can imagine parents who are buying for their teenagers or something, you know, are going to check the resale market potentially to see if they can find the exact item for a little cheaper. So did want to grab these, and they're in really good condition. I'd probably get around $30 for these. I feel like everything from this haul is going to be right around $30. But hey, I'm not mad about it. Each item costs around $2, so that's a pretty good flip. Alright, next up is this pair of Topshop high-rise wide leg jeans with distressed knees and a button fly. These are a size 28, and Topshop, I do like to grab it. It's a brand that even if it doesn't sell for me on Poshmark, eBay, or Mercari, my local consignment store does like taking Topshop, so I always know that even if it doesn't end up selling for me, that it'll probably sell there. So that's kind of, you know, what I keep in mind sometimes when I pick items up is even if I can't sell it, will I be able to consign it? And for these, the answer is yes. This is probably also a brand that I would not get at the thrift store if it costs more than a few dollars. So the bins is really my main place for Topshop, just because it doesn't always resell for a lot. It does retail for a decent amount, but the resale value isn't super strong, so you know, I definitely wouldn't pay too much for these. Alright, and then lastly is another pair of BDG by Urban Outfitters jeans, and these are a cropped length with this frayed hem, some distressing throughout, whiskering up here, and also a button fly. And these are the slim straight style, but again, I think this is a very good style, probably will sell pretty quick. High rise and flare and like distressing, the combination of that, you honestly can't really go wrong, especially if it's a good brand. So I definitely was happy to grab these. These are a size 26. Found some good denim on this haul, nothing like majorly substantial, but a lot of good bread and butter brands. Oh, and then for BDG, if you see these 3 red lines, that's a good indicator that it's BDG by Urban Outfitters. Alright guys, that's it for this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did. Hope you guys have a really good rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.